Hello, I'm Anthony Asensi.
And I'm Derek Sabatini. This is Allegedly Funny, where comedy is subjective,
but ours is objectively bad. Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 11 of the Allegedly Funny podcast.
1-1.
1-1.
11.
World 1-1.
More like 7,
Said that weird.
11. Got him.
We're so hilarious. All right, enough of the pros. Let's get into the topic, shall we?
No, we're not.
It's gonna be
Wait,
me.
it's gonna be silence.
Yeah,
So
welcome to the ASMR channel.
we are back after a little bit of a break from Thanksgiving break, and we actually are recording this episode a day later than usual because somebody is very lazy.
No.
Somebody's very lazy and maybe stupid even too. And they said that a Minecraft update was coming out yesterday, so they couldn't make it to the podcast today. They couldn't do it, and I won't say which one of us it was.
It was me. I played Minecraft instead.
It was me.
It's really stupid.
But if the Forest 2 came out, Alex wouldn't be 7 miles away.
By the way, Sons of the Forest comes out May 20th next year.
My example right there.
Okay.
Yeah, Anthony, you getting ganged up on this time.
Yeah.
Getting ganged up on by the two slackers.
Hey,
we're gaming.
Sometimes gaming comes first.
Sometimes that's what you're gonna say to your wife in the future.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's funny. Okay.
I'm dating.
Let's go.
As already established.
We'll marry each other, so we don't have to worry about that.
Yeah, we'll game all day. It's fine.
As already established, they are in fact dating each other. Let's get into the first topic. No, you say not really, but are you sure about that?
Yes.
Wow. Okay.
We got a divorce.
Like our first topic for today is it has a little bit of something to do with this particular week. Do you guys want to share what week it is? It is the week of. Nobody knows. It's the week of November 29th.
It's the last week of school.
Monday, November 29th. It's the last week of school,
Last week of
guys.
school, baby. Let's go.
By the time this comes out, it's probably going to be over for all of you, and it's going to be finals week. But it's the last week of in-person classes for us, anyways.
You should listen to us while you cheat in your exams.
This is hard. This is a hard week.
Cheat. What he means by cheat means study.
Studying.
Cheat?
No,
It's
cheetahs.
It's not
no
cheating.
one cheats at this college.
It's
okay,
not
guys?
cheating if you study while you're taking the exam.
I guarantee you, nobody cheats at this college. I promise you.
No one does.
Nope.
Nobody.
No one ever.
This is a very difficult week. You had a lot of work
And
a lot of tests.
It has been pretty. That's been pretty rough, actually.
I have to write a eulogy. I picked Alex. I don't know why.
Not related to.
I'm dead.
He will be after the eulogy is done. I don't know why I have to write it. It's for a public speaking class. I'm not. Thought we were to do like a big, nice speech. No, you got to write about how much you miss someone.
I got a class. I'm not gonna say names, but I got a class. I gotta do a whole project, and the people I'm working with, they're pretty cool people. But I just don't want to do it. It's just a lot. It's just a lot of work. My professor just keeps saying like, yes, you finished the main part. Now do 3 more parts. Due by Friday. Like, oh, I don't like that. I don't like it at all.
You got trolled.
I did get trolled. I got trolled hard. I got trolled epically.
Trickster.
Some could say pwned even.
That is an epic troll. I have public speaking as well, but I didn't have to give a eulogy.
Nope, no speaking.
And a friend of ours, Chevy, also had a public speaking class, but he only had to give a wedding speech. But I got off easy. I got a group speech as my last speech, and that was not too hard. What are you two doing?
What do you mean?
They're like seizing.
What do you mean?
Shh. So many walls.
You're definitely not in a coma.
Okay. As per usual, we got the coma jokes. My music class is very difficult because I'm really stupid and I never get how to do music.
Just put the notes down in the right spot.
You'd think it would be that easy, right? But I'm just sat there on like one little four note. I don't know how to put it, like a bar of music that would go by in like 2 seconds, and I'm like spending 10 minutes there, just like, what do I put here? It's very difficult. If any of you out there are doing music classes, you're probably like, what is he talking about? And you might be thinking, it isn't that hard. Is this professor a little harder on the students? You know, does he get extra work? What's going on? It's not any harder for me than you. I'm just stupid.
Music is difficult,
Especially
when you play an instrument, but you didn't really read music.
Yeah, I mean, I also I know how to read drum sheet music, and I actually did really well on the test for like rhythmic reading. But after that, it was like, oh no, I'm stupid.
Making music is hard. That's why I didn't want to do music theory at all.
I also do not want to do music theory at all.
Halfway through this semester, I was like, "Oh no, my grades!" Because they just started like someone was like,
They're
I'm doing
broken.
They're
Oh,
broken.
they're
Oh
broken.
no.
Oh no, my grades.
It's like
They're broken.
I do like during the year. It's always like it's like a week of sadness. A week that's fine. Sadness, fine. Sadness.
This is how it is.
School makes you a very bipolar person. Depending on
It's
the
It's
very
day.
actually at the beginning
stressful.
and the end.
Yep, it's the word. Because like, I feel like in the middle of the semester, my anxiety like almost totally goes away. Only
Mhm.
because like now I'm just like, kind of used to the new like status quo. So I'm
Mhm.
like, okay, this is fine. Then a new semester comes and I feel like I'm about to have like a heart attack and gonna die.
That's how I was feeling like in between doing the podcast today when I was working on my like melody. Because I did a test today and I feel like I don't know how I did and it's stressing me out. And I'm not gonna know how I did till
That's
Friday.
the worst.
I can't
Yeah.
wait to get an F back. No,
You'll be
I
fine.
maybe. I know I made at
Just
least one
start
mistake.
playing a piece in the middle of class. Just start going. Just start saying.
I had to do a case brief for my law class this week.
Are you taking a law? I meant to ask you this. Why are you taking a law class? You're not going to be a
Filler
lawyer.
class.
It's not a filler class. Actually, it's a requirement for the broadcasting
Oh,
mass
it's a
communication major.
It is.
I have to take a
Yep.
law class one day.
It's mass media and the law.
Oh,
makes
I see.
sense.
I see how it is. Is
A
that
lot-
why the case you were doing is about Snapchat?
Yeah, it's not super like it wasn't like that bad to do. It was just like the teacher that I have for it. I respect him, but he grades hard.
Mhm.
So like whenever I do anything for his class, I'm like, oh please don't fail.
Work hard,
That's how I
grade
feel
hard.
too. That's
Work
how I
hard,
feel
grade
about my
hard.
music class. My music professor is a nice enough guy, but he grades very harshly.
Yeah.
I feel like for the semesters, it's like 3 of your classes are like it's fine. Then the other 2, you're like, we don't talk about this.
That's how my whole semester's been. It's been like my major classes, let's not do that right now. But the other classes, I'm like, whatever, it's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Enough of that boring
yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
Let's
Enough
move
of
on. Okay,
schoolwork.
so we move this topic to the end. Derek didn't like this topic because he's a little prissy boy. So we're gonna move on to
Sus.
a little story about what happened a few days ago. Just on Sunday, as a matter of fact, this happened. But in order for you, the listener, to understand our story, we're going to have to explain a certain person and what they are like in their life to you.
He wears a nice hat.
He wears a nice hat.
This
He's
is
always
a story
sharply dressed.
all about how.
And according to him, he looks like Robert De Niro. We're talking about none other than D-list celebrity Perry Caravello.
S-list celebrity, I think you
S-list
mean.
celebrity,
S
of course.
tier, top tier,
Well,
gaming tier.
he's
you know.
always S tier in our hearts. Perry Caravello. What can be said about him? He's a man. He's probably like one of the dumbest people alive today.
He's a little dim.
We'll just give the quick rundown. So basically, Perry is just he's just not that good of a guy. He has anger issues.
He's very aggressive. He's very rude.
And
very full of himself.
So the people who know him like to mess with him and stuff, and he gets really angry, and he streams.
Yeah, well, I just want to make a mention really quick. We learned about Perry from a movie called Windy City Heat that is on YouTube for free right now. I highly recommend anyone out there go watch it right now because it is hilarious. Please watch Windy City Heat. It's worth your time. But that's how we know about him. And the whole movie is basically these two guys messing with Perry and pulling prank after prank on him, like exploiting all of his things that he hates the most. And it's all wrapped up as like tricking him into thinking that he's making a blockbuster movie.
A little goof and a gaff.
A little goof and a gaff.
A little goof and a gaff.
Interesting thing.
But he falls for everything. He's not the sharpest tool in the shed.
Hey,
interesting
Anthony.
thing in it.
Yeah.
More gobles on the ceiling.
What? What's in the ceiling?
You looked.
Oh, got him. Hey, high five.
We're so good. We're so funny.
But no, interesting fact about the movie. The voice actor for SpongeBob is in the movie.
Yeah, Tom Kenny is in the movie. He makes a cameo, but I'm not going to
Yeah.
spoil it for you. You'll
Tom
hear
Kenny's
his
a
voice.
legend.
Yeah. So back on track. So this man Perry streams.
That's how he makes his money now. He's a Twitch streamer.
Yeah, and let's just say he can get angry very quickly and very easily.
There's a running gag on his stream. People like to send him DoorDash. So people have a habit of sending him McDonald's on DoorDash. And at first he was very gracious about it. He enjoyed the McDonald's. He was happy to get free food. But as he got more and more McDonald's, he starts to get angrier and angrier every time someone sends him McDonald's.
It's got to the point where he's trying to sue McDonald's for stalking him.
He made a restraining order, not against like any specific like real person. He actually unironically made a restraining order against Ronald McDonald.
I hate
Listed
that guy.
he listed his race as clown on the forum as well, which I thought was funny. But
Those
so
clowns.
like for example, on the Sunday stream that we're going to be talking about now, he like screams at DoorDash drivers who send him McDonald's.
He doesn't. He has to hold himself back. He doesn't. He screams at his camera.
He does.
They
He
hear
has screamed at the DoorDash drivers before.
They hear
and
the.
he always screams and gets angry about McDonald's that is sent to him. He hates the Filet-O-Fish, especially.
The people, the DoorDash delivery guys hear the rumble outside the door. Then they see him containing it until he closes the door. Then they hear more screaming.
Yeah.
So, of course, in my infinite generosity, I decided to be a little nicer to Perry. I wanted to send him some food, but I didn't want to send him McDonald's because obviously he hates it. So I decided that I was going to send Perry a pizza, but not just any ordinary pizza. I needed to make sure that my good friend Perry Caravello got the best of the best.
Got some meat on it. Got some meat on it.
Meat in the bones.
I opened up Uber Eats for the first time, actually. I usually use DoorDash and the like, but I opened up Uber Eats and I ordered a pizza from a local pizza place in Southern California to Perry Caravello's apartment. And the pizza had no sauce, no cheese, no seasoning on it, just a plain bread crust pizza.
Dull.
But on the left side of the pizza were meatballs, and the right side was just bare.
Left beef.
The people were making that pizza. They were in there going, "You get nothing. Good day, sir.
Lose. Good day, sir."
So now
that's what the right side got.
No.
This pizza is then sent to Perry's house, and I had a whole fiasco with the delivery driver on the phone. Poor guy couldn't get in the apartment building, and I couldn't understand why exactly for a little while, but eventually we figured it out. He got in, and then we're watching the stream at the same time. We just see the guy. I literally hear the end of my phone call with him on the stream. He drops the pizza off, and Perry comes in and takes it. He takes a while to open the pizza. He tries to like close his blinds, which is really suspenseful and annoying. But anyways, he finally sits down and he opens up the pizza with a box cutter, might I add. He opened up the fresh seal with a box cutter instead of just like tearing it off. But so he is like, let's see, is this gonna be BS or is this a real pizza? And he opens it. Without missing
it was a real pizza.
Without missing a beat.
I'll quote Perry for a second. He's like, "All right, this pizza's either going to be real or it's a joke." He takes like 30 seconds to cut on the box. It's a joke.
So he was not very happy.
He did take a bite.
Well, he always has to take a bite. The guy who works with him on
stream,
his friend Tom Brennan, who works with him on the stream, knows that he makes most of his money on stream. People watch his stream because they want to see him get angry at getting delivered these things. So he makes them take a bite of everything he gets.
And I quote from a, "Come on, Perry, just
a nibble, just a nibble, Perry.
I know.
Perry
took a bite off screen, like he was turned around, and then Tom was like, "No, Perry, you gotta show the camera."
Tom always, when he says like "come on," there's always a stutter at the beginning. He's like, "Come on."
So Perry takes a bite. Perry takes a bite out of it. He's visibly upset at having to eat this pizza. And Tom goes, "What do you rate it, Perry?" And he goes, 1 star. 1 star.
No, he goes. I thought it went 0.
He did say 0 later. He was like 0 stars.
So angry.
And he did not lick the bread.
He's a short little angry Italian man.
on the same
I-
stream. So on the stream yesterday, apparently it was supposed to be set up so that Perry was gonna have a stream of him skiing and snowboarding. But there was no snow, so everyone in the stream kept calling him a liar, saying that he lied about what he was going to do on that stream.
He did lie.
And so the more and more people bothered him about it, and the more and more people like told him that he was a fraud, the more angry he got. And at the end of the stream, he was like, ah! He was like screaming. He was like,
Is-
I can't ski when there's no snow.
He basically gets as loud as when Anthony scream laughs, but that's his entire
But he's
time.
like angry.
I'll tell you, if anyone tunes into Perry's stream before we really get into December, if you're ever in his chat, type 12 12 21. He'll get
Oh,
it.
he gets very angry when
No,
you say
he, no,
12.
he lived
For
that
some
day.
reason,
It's his
people say
birthday.
that something's going to
birthday.
happen to him
It's
on
his
12
birthday.
12
No,
21.
it's his
and I-
birthday. What are you
His
talking
birthday,
about?
Anthony.
It's his
birthday.
birthday?
Yeah, it's his
I
birthday.
thought it was
Yeah.
like one of those like I'm in your walls jokes, but okay.
Peter is here to explain the joke. The joke is it's not actually his birthday.
I know it's not actually his birthday.
Holy crap, Lois! Get some
Okay.
meltdown.
Okay. We're moving on.
Moving on,
Moving
moving
on.
on.
That's nice.
It's
We gotta
not-
have a hypothetical today.
Come on.
Hypothetical time.
What
Let's
if
see,
you?
can you guys
what if
come
you
up with
were
a
in the water
hypothetical?
with an orca?
That's later, that's for later.
Yeah, should me and you come up with one of us come
I'm
up with
really-
a hypothetical this
Try
time?
and-
You can do it if you want. I'm really bad at making them up.
See if I can. We'll see who can think of one the
I'll
quickest
think.
and the funniest. Okay.
Oh wait, I want to come up with one this time.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
go
let
ahead.
Derek. In the meantime, Alex and I can have a little chat.
A
So,
little discussion.
have you had a romp through the grapevine recently? Those grapevines you love so much, the strawberry fields.
I
you like
have.
to talk about so much.
I have in fact galloped through the strawberry fields recently. They were very nice, burrowing, and burstful.
Okay.
I
Okay.
hate you.
I got it. I got a hypothetical for
Let's,
you,
let's hear
Anthony.
it. Let's hear it. Let's hear it.
So, this is we're it's spooky. It's October, and
it's December.
you
but okay.
decide, oh, for fun, I want to go to a cornfield.
Holy crap!
And
Okay. I go to
so
cornfield.
you're walking through this cornfield, having a good time. Oh, spooky,
Mhm.
and you notice, oh, there's a sign that says corn. You can take some. You're like, oh, great. So you grab one of these pieces of corn, and you just start peeling,
Oh,
and you keep peeling, and it doesn't stop.
Oh no, the infinite corn.
What do you do? What do you do in this scenario? You really want this corn.
But and no matter how much I peel, it's just
Yeah.
more peel
What's your-
underneath.
What's your strategy?
It's the infinite peel.
Okay. So I take the corn with me and I leave the corn maze. I have the like head of the or whatever you call it of the infinitely peeling corn. So I take it home. And after this, I actually want to bring up an old hypothetical and ask you guys about it because I just got reminded of it.
You
by
gotta
this, but-
continue.
anyways,
with
I'm gonna
the
finish this one.
hypothetical.
Say this
So
one.
I take the corn and I put a vacuum next to it, a very strong vacuum to very quickly suck up all of the peels very quickly. So it's taking hundreds of peels per second.
It just the peels keep going, but while this is going on, you get a knock on your door.
Okay, so I
Do you-
leave it to keep getting its peels sucked up, and then I
Is
go
it
to
the
the
corn
door
man?
and I open up the door.
It might be.
Oh god, it's the corn man.
It might, and you'll open the door, and it's just this man here is like, "Where is?" He asks you for the corn. He's like, "Where is it? I need my corn."
I go, okay, and I hand him the corn.
But when you go back, the corn's gone.
So I go back and I say, I'm sorry, your corn is gone, sir.
While you say that, he gets like turned a little more red, like his skin gets red. He's like, "Where's the corn?"
I go, it's not anywhere. I had it just here, and now it's gone.
He's getting more red, Anthony.
I go,
You gotta
okay.
find this corn, Anthony.
So can I get you some like SPF 1000? Like maybe you need some vitamin D.
He looks at you and goes, "Corn."
I go, I would give you the corn if I still had it, but I don't have your corn anymore. It's gone. I don't know what happened to it.
A timer comes above your head.
I go, okay.
5
great.
minutes.
Well,
and he says, "Find the corn or else."
I go, okay, well, I'll look for it, but I probably am not going to find it. So I go to the vacuum and I open it up and see what's inside. And what is in the vacuum, Derek?
All the leaves and they just start like piling out and like start running.
Okay. So I go, okay, well, here's some leaves of your corn, but I don't know where the corn is itself.
You look in the leaves, and amongst the big mob of leaves, you see the tiny little top of the corn run with them.
Oh, so I grab the corn then and I hand it back to the man.
He starts like turning back to normal color, and he says, "You're lucky."
I was lucky. That was my run-in with Satan. Who?
No,
For the corn man.
You were lucky because if you didn't, you would have been turned into the infinite corn.
Oh
I get
no.
that's horrifying. I guess I was lucky.
Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. That's like a Goosebumps book.
That is
It
like a
does.
goosebumps.
The corn man.
Never,
corn man.
That's learn the
Was that a
lesson.
good
Never,
hypothetical,
it was
Anthony?
pretty good. Never
Yeah.
take the infinite corn. Okay, but now
Never
I have a
take the
better
corn.
hypothetical.
Never do that.
Never do it.
You
Derek-
should have left it in there.
You should've left it.
Derek had his hypothetical, and he's heard this one before. He's not going to be happy that I bring it back up, but I'm not going
The
to allow him
shark
to shut
one?
it down. And I especially want to hear Alex.
Oh, I know.
Because I don't think Alex has heard this one before.
I don't know.
Alex,
Let's
I
find
want
out.
you to imagine that it's a very early Saturday morning.
Okay.
It's on break or something. You're not particularly pressed for free time or anything, so you're in a more relaxed mood. You've been on break for like a week out of like a month-long break. Okay, so you wake up on the Saturday morning early. You don't know why you got up so early, but you're very peckish. You're very hungry. So you go downstairs and you look for a snack.
N-
And
Oh,
you-
is this a hypothetical? I like this hypothetical. You're getting me mixed up. Is this like the? I think keep going.
You're gone.
so
I don't want you to slander my name though. If it's a hypothetical, I think it is.
so. You a lot of people didn't like this one. Anyways,
No, they
you
don't
see
like it for a certain reason. I'll explain after.
You go to and you see a bunch of bananas.
Ah.
You see a banana bunch on your counter.
Okay.
So you decide that you want to have a banana for breakfast.
All
You
right.
take a banana off and you start peeling it.
The infinite peeling banana.
And the banana doesn't peel infinitely. You peel it and then the banana is looking at you and it has your exact face on it. And it looks at you and it goes, "What? What do you do?"
So it's like it's like able to have communication.
I didn't come up with this, by the way. I got this from a Let's Play, but I've like expanded upon it since.
Wait,
So-
no, and also before you say Alex, the reason why he says it's not like it because it's a bad hypothetical is just like body horror.
It
It's
is
horrifying.
body
People
horror.
don't like it because it's horrifying. So what do
So
you do?
it's a banana with my exact. Is it like a bit? Is it like just a small version of my face and I like a banana?
Yeah, and it's like obviously very visibly distressed. So what do you say? What do you do?
I'm like, what's up, little man?
He goes, "What's going on? I went to bed. I went to sleep in my bed yesterday, and now I'm looking at myself, and I'm a banana."
Oh my god, my clone?
It has all of your memories exactly.
But it's not me.
It's not you. It's a
It's
I don't want
banana
to say what
me.
it is. It's not you. It's not a clone of you per se.
It's a
But this
Wendigo.
banana has your
Skinwalker.
face, and as
Skinwalker.
far as the banana is
Messed up.
concerned, it's you. It has all your memories. It remembers going to bed as a human last night, and now it thinks that it's woken up as a banana.
As far as the banana is concerned, so can I ask? Like last night, I went to bed, right?
yeah,
And I'm the one that went to bed. I'm the one that woke up. I didn't change at all. This is like a separate entity.
yeah. This entity is not you. It's not a clone of you, but it thinks that it's you. It has your memories. It thinks that it's woken up as a banana.
Oh,
after being
then I eat it.
You,
Then I eat it.
So,
Or you like reach to eat and he goes, "No, please don't kill me, please. I'm begging you, don't kill me, please."
I say, but you looking mad tasty though.
He goes, "I'm begging you. You gotta help me turn back."
But I'm the real one.
He goes, "What do you mean the real one? I was real till yesterday. Now I'm a banana."
You're a skinwalker that messed up.
Skinwalker.
you're the skinwalker. I heard the embowelment in the woods last night.
Don't know.
He looks at you and he goes, "Before you peel me, see what's in the other bananas."
Okay, so I see what's in the other bananas.
Do you peel another banana?
Yeah.
It's like your mom's face on there, and she's
My
freaking out now too.
God, I'm only. It's like a Courage the Cowardly Dog episode.
And like if you open up another one, it's like your dad and your brother and your sister. It's like your whole family
Messed
bananas, and they're not your family. Like you like
So
they're not your
it's-
family, but they all think you're your family.
It's like an entity that just thinks that
Yeah.
they're us.
Yeah.
Step 1, blender.
So what are you doing with these bananas?
I would
now? You
feel
got-
like guilty doing anything to them. At the same
they
time,
grew,
I don't
like,
think.
it's effectively like they're humans basically in a banana.
No, you
But
can't-
that's the thing. I like
Wait.
morally, I can't kill things, but like ethically, I don't think I can allow these monstrosities to like live.
Alex.
Do you
it's-
like?
I just
will
thought
you
of
even
something.
like?
Ah,
Will you even like give it a day or something to see if you can figure something out?
well,
I
I'll
just
see what it
realized
says
something.
first. Yeah.
Here's I'm not sure if it's a win-win, but it's technically win-win because it lives. Think of the money.
That's true.
You imagine you just walking around. Yeah, you could make some money off of those.
So on one hand, money.
like hyper realistic bananas,
on,
and pretend like You could come up with a reason why people want to see the hyper realistic banana.
There's no science in the world that could turn them from a banana to a person.
But you're not even gonna like give it a day.
Because like it could make money off of it, but it's also a dog eat dog world.
Dog eat banana world.
I guess it is a dog eat dog
Like,
world. But are you
like,
sure?
I
that you're
feel,
not
I
gonna
feel
give it a
like
day?
I feel like guilty doing it because like that's the thing. Like morally it's bad, but like ethically, like I don't think I can allow like a banana like mimic creature to like exist in the planet.
Alex, close the banana, peel back up, put it back.
Is that what you do?
So will like
Give it to your neighbors.
will it end their consciousness if I do that?
Well, no.
So they're just screaming at people.
If you tried that, then he would go.
Wait, do we know what happens
He's like
after?
that.
Do we have anything that happens after?
Well, it depends. What are you gonna do next? Are you gonna let them live for another day and see what happens?
Well, actually, you know what? I think I just let them live because like eventually the banana's gonna rot. They're gonna die.
Okay, so like you leave them and then you like check on them the next day.
Yeah.
And they're there, and they're like screaming in agony, and they're like, "Oh God!" And you're like, "What's wrong?" And you go, "I'm rotting. My body's rotting away. This is horrible."
Then you just kill him.
Yeah, I just have to kill at that point. Yeah. What else do I do to do? Let him suffer.
You have a lot of like you like a lot of morbid things.
This is like on par with the grandma torture.
This is
Grandma
horrible.
torture.
This is like
Launching
okay.
seals 25 feet in the air.
So somehow or another, you kill all of them. You put them out of your misery. How would that affect you, like for the rest of your life?
I feel like
It'd be something I always remember. I don't think
I'd always remember.
I don't think I'd be like super messed up by it, but it'd be like, whoa, like that happened.
So how would it go?
You know
if
what I'd be scared about? Bananas come from like a tree, don't they?
Alex trees.
No, but like, is there a tree out? Because like, if you pick up the bananas, they mimic your family. At least that's what I'm going to assume. It's like, are there more bananas from this tree that have come down where people peel it and then there's like their family instead?
What happens?
It's like the cursed tree.
What
who
happens?
knows?
Wait, what happens?
I will tell you that nothing like this ever happens to you again after this.
How would the hypothetical go if you just killed them off at the beginning?
Well, then it's over.
Oh, I thought you were gonna go into like the twist. You wake up the next day and you're the
I
banana.
was scared about. I thought it was gonna be like a Goosebumps curse, where it's like you eat them and then it's like now like you like make more, or like you are the banana or something like that.
I thought that's where I was going.
Yeah, that's why I didn't want to commit to eating them.
Okay,
I was scared
then here's the thing. If you eat one, then later when you
I don't think I would
when you bring
eat
it back into this world, let's say,
yeah, they're alive.
it's now that's your face on that thing.
You just flush.
Flushed away.
But he's like messed up. It's not like you. His like eyes like on the bottom of it, and then like his other eyes like on the top, and his mouth's on the side. He's like
Body horror.
It's
Anthony, what are you
It's
okay?
like a South Park episode.
It is like legitimately like a horror
Dude,
story.
if I got turned into a banana, I wouldn't beg for my life. I'd be like, dude, I don't want to be a banana. Really, honestly, unironically, if you were on like stuck on a banana, would you want to live?
You do what you got to do.
You know, I would be scared about. I'd be scared. Like, what if it's like a never-ending like path?
No,
like you eat the banana, and then like you become the banana, and then like a copy of you is made in your bed,
Okay,
and then he comes
Here's
in.
a real twist to this hypothetical. You can't kill them. Like if you put them in a blender, they're like now like all mush and they're like stuck together and their suffering has like increased tenfold. So like
I have a word.
So like anyways like I said, if you put them in a blender, then you've like mushed your whole family banana into like one entity, and now they're like all deformed and like infinitely suffering. If you like chop them up, then they're just in constant pain.
Wouldn't they just dissipate at some point?
No, they never die. Their body keeps decaying and decaying. But whatever form of matter it turns into, they're still there, and they're suffering.
Then there's nothing I can do. So
I just like feed them to a dog. I mean, is it any more horrible than they're just infinitely suffering like a giant?
They can't sleep either. They can't sleep. They can't rest.
Yeah, it's just a horrible situation for them. They're just like suffering forever.
No
matter what situation you put them in,
what is wrong with you?
I don't know. I wanted to take this to like the extreme. I wanted to take this hypothetical as extreme as it could go.
It's like no matter what situation, at this point, no matter what situation I pick, it's just bad.
Yeah,
it's just bad for them.
Now that one
just sucks.
Just put them in like a dumpster. It's not your problem.
Yeah, I mean,
you know what I would do?
Give them the science.
I would freeze them.
I guess.
I would freeze them in ice cubes.
Would they be like frozen in time? Would they be like fried?
Wouldn't they still have their memories? They'd be suffering because they're frozen now.
Yeah, but at least they wouldn't be in physical pain. I don't think.
I mean, if
I feel like if you're frozen, you would be in pretty physical
well,
I'm
but
pain.
trying
that's
to cut
the
him a
thing.
break
Do,
here.
do they have physical pain
Yeah,
from being bananas frozen though? Because they have pain from rotting and they have pain from being blended. But if they're just sitting there, they're just like in like mental pain.
Alex, let me
trying
put
to
you
keep
out
it
into
physical
winter
together.
and see if it hurts.
Well, but it hurts me because I have like nerves and stuff. They don't.
Well, they basically do.
How? Yeah, I was gonna say how. Then why would a banana being chopped hurt? Because then you're not. They don't have nerves. They're just like
I still think the
We didn't-
worst
we
thing
didn't
that you can
establish-
do
you said that
is
if they're blended, it would suck because they got to be like merged together, and that'd be like infinite agony.
of all the banana fates that I've thought of so far, I think the two worst ones are definitely blending them and eating them, because both of those end very badly for the banana.
Let's just
Yeah.
move on. I don't like this
The
topic.
banana talks.
The banana hypothetical, it's
The
horrible.
legendary banana hypothetical.
Yeah, the legend of the banana.
Why don't people like this hypothetical? I wonder why, Anthony.
Hear the legend of the banana now. Master Shifu.
Master Shifu. Okay, now we get to move on to movie
Raised
that
as
we
a
saw recently.
banana.
a movie we
Never
saw
seeking
recently.
glory or praise. Yeah.
We, Alex and I, have seen Ghostbusters Afterlife.
Top 10, top tier movie. Top 10. 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10
Good
movie.
movie.
I don't know if I would be that nice to it, but I really enjoyed it.
I'd
And I
probably
think
say
it is
like
a worthy Ghostbusters entry, which is saying a lot.
I'd say like probably like a 8 or a 9 out of 10.
I like it just a little bit less than Ghostbusters 2.
Yeah, I can agree.
Because Ghostbusters 2 has Harold Ramis in it, and I guess those guys are in this movie. It's not a spoiler. They have him in the trailer. They have the Ghostbusters in the trailer.
So, Alex, what do you
Yeah.
want to say about the movie?
Like Bill Murray and
Bill Murray,
they've
Dan
got
Aykroyd and Ernie Hudson.
You're-
They're all
yeah,
there.
they're
You're
in the
on-
movie. They're in the trailer. It's not a spoiler if
They're
it's in
on
the
there.
trailer.
Anthony, you play on thin ice when you talk
I
about stuff.
think that the movie was very good. It's dedicated to Harold Ramis,
Yeah,
and I like it because it's the kind of story he would have wanted to tell and the kind of ending he would have wanted.
mhm.
I'm not going to talk about the ending because, in my opinion, it's the best scene in the movie, but no spoilers because it's still in theaters, so you still have a chance to see it.
I'm sorry, I can't help myself. I have to spoil it. The
No,
ending
no,
is
don't,
the Stay
no,
Puft
don't,
Marshmallow Man
no.
becomes the Stay Puft.
Ghostbuster Man.
Yes,
Oh, God, we spoiled it.
it's horrible.
Anthony, is it
It's
bad that I
horrible.
thought you were just gonna do it?
I'm not that stupid.
Anthony, the amount of stuff you have spoiled, it's not. That's like tame. You spoiled the ending to the movie while watching the movie.
I will say the one scene that I really enjoyed, it's in the trailer, so it's not like spoilers, is the blue ghost. His name is Muncher.
Muncher.
And it's when Phoebe, which is the main character of the movie, she flies out of the side of the Ecto 1 in the proton gunner seat, and they're just going ripping through the town trying to catch this ghost with the RC trap and everything. That's really cool. That was a really fun scene. It's like one of the best in the movie.
That is a good
The
scene.
ghost. They are
I really
being
like
bussed.
that she
Whoa.
looks kind of like a certain character.
That's true. It's very
Mhm,
true.
yep,
It does look
yep.
like a certain character.
I've
I had
seen-
to
I've
abort
totally
that. See,
seen
there's really not a lot that I can say about this movie now that I think about it.
Yeah, I've
Yeah.
totally seen all the Ghostbusters movies and totally have no idea what they're talking about.
Yeah,
Mm.
of course.
I like when the ghosts get busted, but just
It makes you feel good.
Ghostbusters is just a really, really good movie. And
It's very
speaking of
solid.
Ghostbusters, Alex, you made a certain purchase recently.
I did make a certain purchase. If
with
you-
COVID money.
we don't talk about that. Today's December 1st. I'll let you know this sale ends on the 12th of this month. So if you have money to spend and you're a big Ghostbusters fan like I am, you can go to HasbroLabs.com and order your own 1-to-1 scale prop proton pack with lights, vibrating sounds, and everything. I ordered this, and because it makes me feel good about myself. It looks very cool. It works identical to the movies, except for throwing out actual nuclear radiation. That's one part it doesn't come with.
Yeah,
Dang.
I know.
it's
But
amazing that like the Ghostbusters never got cancer. You know,
you never know.
Yeah.
There's
Maybe
still
they-
time.
there's still time. I guess
Bill Murray looks like he got some.
Bill Murray has seen better days.
Bill Murray. I feel bad about Bill Murray.
What's wrong?
There's nothing's wrong with him. He just like looks like decrepit. Like he's old, man.
He's old.
He's like, oh my god,
He's
the
still-
ghost.
he's still very funny.
They're making me feel good.
But you just speak. This is not Ghostbuster related.
Mm.
Just the art of wasting money. I'll say on
Collectibles.
on funny collectibles.
Yeah.
Well, I'm a master. of
I was
that.
gonna say Anthony's been doing a lot of that.
Especially this year. This year, I've purchased a Nintendo Famicom plus a disc system, and I've got a bunch of games for that, including like the original release of The Legend of Zelda for the disc system, Castlevania same way, Dragon Quest 3 in the box with the manual from Japan.
When he first got the Famicom, it wasn't working.
Well, it turns out my games were just dusty inside, but it worked. Anyways, I ordered a Japanese Sega Saturn, and I got games for that like Sonic Jam, Nights into Dreams,
Oh my god!
Sega
and then
Rally,
you got even more.
1995.
Classy retro gamer.
Yeah, and then I found my old PS2 from when I was a kid, and I got a few games for that. I got Dragon Quest 8. I got Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2.
Oh no, cringing.
I know it's cringe.
I'm
Look,
cringing.
Here's the thing about Kingdom Hearts. The gameplay is very good. The story is like the worst story of any game that's ever existed.
With the story, you can intercept the words kindness, friendship, light, darkness, and heart in any order in any sentence, and it still makes sense.
If you did a drinking game where you played like Kingdom Hearts 2, for example, and you took a shot every time they said light or darkness, not only would you die, you would die like in the first 5 hours at least. Like realistically, the first 5 hours of that like 3-hour game, you would be dead.
Alex, we say that like
no, like maybe like within the first 2 hours. Actually,
we say that like one like if we took like the generic words in the zombie storyline, you wouldn't also be collapsed in the first.
Yeah, but at the same time, the zombie storyline isn't Disney anime. So
at the same time, you don't have like an anime guy.
The
Like
difference is I don't like it.
Yeah, I mean, it's
well,
not
the
for me.
difference is that you don't have a game where you've got like a super anime Final Fantasy character being like, "Is this how I handle the darkness inside of me?" And he's in Disneyland with Chip and Dale and Minnie Mouse in a dress with like bright colors.
It's so
funny.
comical.
There's like two types of Kingdom Hearts fans. I'm very. I cannot stress enough how casual I am. I'm probably not even gonna play Kingdom Hearts 3.
I cannot stress how much I don't play this game.
What I'm saying is that I beat 1 and I'm gonna beat 2. So very casual when I say fan. But I guess I've become the type of Kingdom Hearts fan that just laughs at the fact that this story has zero self-awareness about how stupid it is, and that it's anime meets Disney characters. No offense to the other type of Kingdom Hearts fan, but I mean, really, you take
really?
that.
Come on.
How can you take it seriously? I just don't get it. It's Donald Duck and Goofy.
I'm gonna Anthony. I'm gonna do the how original joke. I was just thinking about it. I don't know how anyone takes this story seriously. That's the word. Anyway, so there's these guys. They fight the bad guys in the society with these cool masks.
Okay,
one's a little bit of a joker.
Persona 5.
A joker.
You're
a little goofy gaffer.
You're woken up the Persona fan in me.
That's
Listen,
not good.
Oh no!
I'm gonna tell you right now, Persona 5 has earned the right to be taken seriously as a story. The story of that game has earned the right to be taken seriously. You would say the same thing about the zombie story, Alex. You would say the same thing. What if somebody laughed at you for taking the zombie story seriously?
I can see it. Yeah.
I don't understand. Like I like the zombie storyline, but the fact that like giant weird worm monsters from space shot a rock onto the earth and made zombies is a little ridiculous.
I'm not saying that it's a perfect story, but I'm saying it has earned the right to be taken seriously.
No, I have the right to make fun of it. That's what I'm saying.
Yes, you do.
Yeah.
Yes, you do have the right to make fun of it.
Yeah.
That's why I want to make fun of it.
Oh no, but anyways.
By the way,
I asked
because it just was. I like the Persona story because if you boiled it down, it's a bunch of high schoolers fighting society.
You don't know the Persona.
You
story.
told me that's how you explained it.
I don't think that you would even like actually tolerate sitting down and listening to me tell you the whole plot of Persona 5.
Well, I don't tell you the whole plot, but what you've told me, that's what I've gathered. Yeah, I don't.
That's not a bad it's not a bad way to boil it down. though.
Overarching for Persona is just like the kids have their lives, and then they have like their secret lives, and then they go beat the bad guys. That's boiling down.
Not
to
always
essentials.
secret, but basically, yeah.
Yeah.
That's kind of the whole point. Is like a
Yeah.
double life of like your school student life and your fighting the monsters.
It's like Danny Phantom.
Well, actually, yes.
Yeah.
I never thought I would hear that, but yes, it is like Danny Phantom.
Yeah. I mean, it's I mean, Danny has to have a school life, then he has like.
It's like Danny
different life.
Phantom, but
Yeah.
like if
Right.
when Danny Phantom caught the ghost, he could make them fight for him.
Yeah. Slaves.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the joke's on you. The games I played, the stories are so hard to find that you have to search for it to find the story, so no one knows about it.
Speaking of that,
Hmm.
everyone check out Sons of the Forest.
Oh
May
my
20.
god,
My God.
you've already said it.
We're not
Anyways,
sponsored.
I did ask for a few more PS2 games for Christmas, like Shadow of the Colossus, Katamari
Okay,
Damacy.
there you're fine then.
Yeah.
I love Shadow of the Colossus.
I've never played it, but it's always looked fun.
People complain about the game for years because it wasn't being remastered or whatever. Or it was
Then
taking
it
too
got,
long.
I know it got remastered.
It got
Yeah, it
remastered on
did.
PS3 and it got a remake on PS4.
Yeah.
But also, I want to mention Katamari Damacy, which is a great game.
I've heard of it. I forgot what that game is.
It's the game where you roll the little ball around.
I
Oh,
thought
yeah.
it was that, yeah.
But I
Um,
thought too.
And then what was the other games? What
Sounded
were they?
very-
Oh, Dragon Ball Z Budokai 3.
Yeah.
I just remember. I got.
I got another controller for my PS2 too, so if anyone wants to play, like Chevy, who's the only person who would play with me, but if anyone did, we could play it.
Maybe you should get the Sonic Mega Collection for PS2.
Why would I have Sonic Jam? Why would I play Sonic Mega Collection?
Sonic Mega Collection's beast.
But Sonic Jam is way cooler.
How so?
Well, do you really want me to go into what's cool about Sonic Jam right now?
Check the time. Yeah.
How long? Can't you just
not
do
gonna
a quick
take that long.
summary? Yeah.
Sonic Mega Collection is like you go in and there's a menu and you can play the Sonic games and that's it. And there's like a couple extras here and there. Sonic Jam is there is a menu when you pick the games, but from that menu you can select like the original manuals, like for the American version and for the Japanese version, and go through and see all of the like little illustrations in the Japanese manual.
You can do that.
They
in
have
Sonic Mega
they have
Collection.
Sonic they have Sonic and Knuckles in there with its full lock-on capability. So you can play Knuckles and Sonic 2. You can play Sonic 3 and Knuckles, obviously.
You can do that in Mega Collection too.
Well, it's not like I guess yeah, but
So you just described.
it has some updated sound effects with higher fidelity.
Oh,
It runs better than the Genesis versions.
Wow. Okay, that
I-
gets me on that.
They're
Well,
like
I
straight
mean,
up
the original
Saturn
Genesis.
ports. They're not like emulating the Genesis like the Mega Collections. They're like ports to the Saturn.
Alex.
Oh, but also the coolest thing was Sonic World. You go around like a little 3D environment and you can see artwork. You
Mm.
can watch promotional
That-
videos and commercials from Japan.
Okay,
It's only
there you
Japan.
go. There you go.
Yeah,
that's
that's the
cool.
difference.
Sonic
Because-
Jam really is the reason
Yeah,
why.
yeah,
Because so far you were just like, well, the reason you played Bioshock Remastered is because you can shoot your gun.
Well, I wanted to save the best part
Well,
for last.
my thing is like I think that the splitting of these games is weird. It's always been weird because Sega's always done it where the Sonic Mega Collection and stuff, like those collections,
Mhm.
come with like the main series, like 1, 2, 3, and Knuckles, and then like some extra ones. And like the Sonic Gems collection comes with like Sonic R, Sonic CD, all the other ones they don't
Mhm.
that they don't include. They're like quote unquote main series.
Mhm.
Like why split them up? Put them on one game.
So because they want to make more money.
I know, but I hate them.
Dude, I gotta play Bioshock 2.
Oh, I also want to
Oh.
mention I have reproduction carts of Symphony of the Night for Saturn and Marvel Superheroes versus Street Fighter, which is an awesome game.
So back to what I was saying.
Yeah. Mm.
I'm not sure if I've talked about this, but I'm so annoyed because I beat like 80. I was like basically beat the second to last area to Bioshock, but then I got this remastered Bioshock 2. There's this glitch in the remastered because the computer port is like funny. They're like reporting it, making it for consoles. They're like it's like on a pedestal. They're like, oh, we gotta make sure this is nice and pristine. Then when they ported it to PC, they're like, console just kick it, basically.
Yeah.
But no, I gotta replay it. I just gotta play the original. Alex can't play any of them because doesn't work
just
for his
don't-
PC.
Who makes Bioshock? Who makes them?
Oh my! I know it's the company that owns like the not the 2K series. You know how there's like the obviously the
2K
NBA
games.
2K games when they actually made game, not like the sports section, the
Yeah.
actual like company.
We should send this podcast out to them, and I'm gonna tell them fix your game.
It's a PC port. They're not
I
gonna do it.
don't care. Fix your game.
While we still have time,
We still got like 20 minutes.
we've got like 15 minutes.
That's
Let's talk
What
about
all my
nature.
time? Nature is scary.
Nature is very scary.
It's
We were talking about some
horrifying.
nature today. I want to mention something that I said to Derek and Nicholas last night, which is, even though I'm terrified of like open water, like even like the deep end of a pool freaks me out.
Sharks.
Yeah. I actually would like to like from a boat, not in the water with them, but like from the side of a boat, observe some like orcas in the wild one day because they're pretty awesome.
I'm the opposite of Anthony. I love the water. I love going into the ocean and stuff, swimming around. It's fun.
It's a very 50-50 for me. If I know for sure like certainty that like nothing's like sketches in the area, then like whatever.
Yeah.
But if I
Yeah,
know someone's there, like no.
Well, obviously, if I know something there, I'm not going in. But I'm
Yeah.
so annoyed we couldn't do our scuba diving class.
The scuba diving class, it sounds so cool, but
It's like it's a 4-hour class, but it's 1 day a week, but it's only worth 2 credits.
if they literally bumped it up to 3 credits, I would have taken it.
Oh, I would have 100% taken it.
In a heartbeat. So it sounds like awesome. Like who doesn't? Like, it's a night class, but like you're also scuba diving, so who cares?
Yeah, it's cool. You just swim around, you're like a little fish.
Yeah, no fish time.
But
But back to the real ocean.
yeah, we were talking about the ocean for an hour during lunch.
Mm-hmm.
And probably the most terrifying. Oh, Alex agrees with me. These things are terrifying. And like the deep ocean,
Mm-hmm.
there's these like everyone knows of the big squids, like obviously kraken stuff like that. But there's this real like squid thing, and it's like the runt of the litter because they're supposed to be in packs, but this one was by himself. So this was the smallest one. It's like a 25-foot long squid, and it's like its body is like decently small, but probably 23 of those feet are just
Legs.
like just their tentacles, and they look fake. It looks like a thing from like a creepypasta.
It's like a giant it's like a spider if it was in the water.
Yeah, like
It's
if it spread its
horrifying.
legs out like spider, like it would look like just like a daddy long leg.
Yeah, it's like scary. I don't like the deep ocean is like horrifying.
It's like another world.
Yeah.
It is.
It's like I forgot who was saying. I think it was Anthony, or it was one of you. But like top of the water.
Yeah,
clownfish.
You gotta say it the way you said earlier.
You got like
Alex,
the
this is funny.
two sides of fish.
Yeah.
Clownfish. Death, like very far down fish with a light above its head
Anglerfish.
that has like the teeth that looks like looks like razors.
Yeah, it's like on one hand, the clownfish. On the other hand, eldritch being.
The funny puffer fish. On the other side.
Like it's like
Like a new language.
horrifying.
This is going off topic, but me and Alex were talking about it earlier. Alex said it. Language is really funny because we're just making noises.
We're making yeah, everyone listen to me right now. I'll say like potato.
You're like, that's a potato.
And it makes sense. I could go like, and then I'm saying noise.
If we wanted to, we could go means potato, and then if that caught on, people would be like, and you'd be like, yeah.
It makes like we're just making sounds,
Yeah.
and it's like we're like, yeah.
Like if you listen to another language and like don't think of it as another language and just listen, you're just like, they're making noises. They're faking it. They're faking it.
They're
They
faking
are, really
talking.
are.
Dude, you know what I was saying though? On top of the orca thing was like
The seal.
the last place I would like ever want to be is inside of a tank, like at SeaWorld with a captive orca. Because I would be dead.
I'd be
There's
pissed
like no
off,
way I
probably.
would survive. There's no way I would survive. If I ever got put in the tank, like against my will with a captive orca, if I managed to get out, I would not be the same. I would
put
not
you back in.
I wouldn't
Oh,
be the
no.
same. I would like be a different person for the rest of
Well,
my
you
life.
say I feel like if you put someone in a tank with any hyper dangerous animal, like a gorilla.
But like the thing that scares me, especially like if I was in like an enclosure with a gorilla and I managed to get out, I think I would be like the same person, at least eventually. But like it's just like such an ultimately horrifying experience because I'm in an environment in the water where I'm completely not meant to be, with this creature that's like 5,000 pounds. It's like 25 feet long. And I'm powerless to do anything to stop it if it decides to attack me or kill me, which it probably will because it's SeaWorld. So like, it's horrible. I don't. Do they still have orcas at SeaWorld though?
Some of them.
Let
I
me
think
see.
most of them have gotten rid of it.
Let me look it up. Let me
You
look
know
this up.
what? I do like how we're thinking all the animals. A lot of them are a lot of animals I would classify how they attack things and get things that's classy, like they're smart, strategic about it. Then we were talking about this, like it's something like an alligator. That's just a funny thought how they're like, I got a bite. Should I A, keep getting a bite and get a better thing, or B, just start rolling?
Who taught alligators to roll
I'm
over?
gonna just a Beyblade this guy.
Let it rip.
So, according to this, SeaWorld announced in 2016 the end of their breeding program, which means that there will be, I guess they're not going to capture them anymore either, which means there's no more orcas at SeaWorld from now on.
Wasn't that their whole draw?
Yeah,
That was a huge part of it. I did see an orca show at SeaWorld, I believe, before they stopped doing this.
I just
I've
feel
never
like
been to SeaWorld.
I feel like
only
SeaWorld
been
shouldn't be a
once.
thing.
Most people
It
would agree
probably
with
should not
that.
be. Well, it
I feel
depends.
like, I
It
feel like
depends.
zoos
It
shouldn't be a
depends.
thing.
First off,
No, zoos can. It depends because a lot of, I know at least not a lot, but some zoos are there just because they sort of can't be put back out into the wild.
well, I will say
Alright.
this. I think it depends. SeaWorld, just as an idea, is not inherently like a bad thing, I don't think, because if you have like a smaller species of shark, or if you have like a pufferfish that's in a tank, they don't care.
All by
You feed
himself.
them and you keep their tank well taken care of,
They're
and
just
they're
floating
fine.
around.
They're
Yeah, that's
fine.
kind of chilling.
If you have like a hyper intelligent animal like a killer whale, like an orca, in a tank that's like a fraction, a percent of a percent of a percent of the size of the area it's supposed to be in, like for life, and then you put them in a little steel tank like to sleep with no lights, they're gonna that's horrible.
Yeah.
That's like straight up abusive. Dolphins are strange though. I don't
We're
hear
not.
I don't hear as much about dolphins
Dolphins, no.
being unhappy in captivity. As a matter of fact, I think the only dolphin stories I've heard about dolphins in captivity are dolphins that were a little too happy in captivity, let's say.
I don't know
A
if
little
we can,
too comfortable.
I don't know if we can go into the whole depth and scale of the dolphins.
Yeah.
No,
You know,
but let's just say dolphins are freaky.
Dolphins
Dolphins are
are just
freaky.
not. They're just mean. No, dolphins are just mean. The reason why
Look, I like dolphins, okay?
I don't.
When I was a kid, I went to Discovery Cove, which I found out recently is like a SeaWorld subsidiary thing. But I went there, and there was like this big sort of pen. I don't know what you would call it, like a big pool or whatever.
Yeah.
That had a dolphin in it, and you could ride on the dolphin. I have a picture in my house right as I speak of me with this dolphin with the rest of my family. But I actually rode on the back of the dolphin, and it was pretty awesome. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, you know what my thing with
He was
dolphins?
pretty friendly. He was a friendly dolphin.
Dolphins can
Some
be
of them
friendly,
are,
but
but
the wild
majority
dolphins,
is scary of them. They're scary.
Wild dolphins aren't good.
Scarier than sharks.
Yeah. Yes.
No.
I am
no.
done with the
any
shark
day,
slander.
any day,
Shark
I would
slander.
rather run into like a pod of orcas out in the middle of the ocean. Oh, not orcas, of dolphins in the middle
Shark
of the ocean.
slander.
The funny thing
Shark
is,
slander.
a dolphin would probably more likely attack you
A
than
dolphin is
and then a
definitely
shark.
more likely
Yeah.
to interact with me, and that includes a negative interaction. But I will feel safer around a dolphin.
As long as
than a
that
shark.
is
I don't
that
care.
is profiling.
Yeah.
I don't. You're
Sure.
profiling dolphins.
No. Well, no.
I am going off dolphins based off of their actual experience because sharks scientifically have been proven to actually not want to kill humans in the
I
slightest.
know
They
that a
mistake
shark,
them.
if it runs into me, is probably not going to kill me. And I'm speaking about a great white shark. I'm sure that there's some
Any
species of shark, like bull
Any shark.
shark, excuse me, that would probably be aggressive towards me in the water.
No.
Yes,
No.
they would. Yet
They
a bull
wouldn't.
no, would definitely.
No, if you look like a seal, yeah. That's
And
no,
if you
no,
look like
no.
their
You're
food.
thinking of a great white shark. A bull shark would definitely mess with you. Definitely. Tiger sharks probably would too.
Where's your facts on
Where's
that?
your proof?
You can look it up.
Bull sharks are known to be like the most aggressive shark. Hold on.
if that one you got us, but most sharks don't attack for no
It
reason.
really does depend on the shark.
Most sharks don't attack for no reason.
Profiling. Sick of this. Sick of this treatment.
Bull sharks are often considered to be the most dangerous sharks to humans because of their aggressive tendencies and ability to migrate up rivers.
I mean, some animals that we like domesticate regularly are known to be like just traditionally more
Oh
aggressive.
yeah,
towards
but
humans.
would you like to run into a wolf? You think a wolf's just like, oh, wolves don't eat humans, like they're not gonna mess with you? Because a wolf would totally mess with you. You run into a pack of wolves, you're dead. They're gonna kill you.
No, but traditionally for most sharks, they're not.
Yeah,
gonna do that.
If you run into
that's
a
like
bull
one
shark,
per-
there is like you just shouldn't be there. Okay, I don't care if it's like, oh, statistically speaking, it's unlikely. Like, no, it is. There is a really decent chance
So-
that if you're in the water with a bull shark, he's gonna take a chunk out of you.
Oh yeah,
He knows what he's doing too.
Yeah, same
He's
thing-
not
same
like,
thing
oh, a
with
seal. Like
dolphins.
he knows, oh, that's not a seal, but I don't care. I'm gonna bite this thing's little dangly appendage under the water off, and he will, and there's nothing you can do
The
about
same
it.
thing with dolphins. Dolphins will choose to actively mess with you.
Most sharks won't.
Okay, well, a dolphin. You're right. Like I said, a dolphin is more likely to have an interaction with me in the water, and that could definitely be a negative interaction. But I'm just saying, I'm pretty sure I'll take my chances with the pot of dolphins over a great white shark any day.
I would
don't
not.
care.
No,
I
would
don't care.
not.
I don't care.
So I'm not acting like a seal then. Like,
To be honest, it would be kind of
Like, have you
so
seen like
scary.
like
I cannot even stress to you how scared I would be to like end up having to be like in the water with a pot of orcas. I would still rather run into that than a shark.
Okay, that's-
madness. That's
yeah, that's
insanity.
that. Now it's like,
Okay,
You-
what do you think? What do you think is going to happen to me?
A pot of
have you
orcas?
how I want genuine question. I've seen a lot more videos where people are just swimming with wild sharks, like scuba divers, than I've seen people swimming with wild dolphins
If you're in
or any
if
other
you're in a
wild.
pot of orcas over a great white shark, the shark is like 15 million times less likely to mess with you than the orcas that will instantly
No.
kill you.
No, orcas would not. There's never been a single recorded attack from an orca.
Yeah,
in
because the
wild
people
against
got
a
attacked died.
human. What do you mean?
Well,
How are you gonna record it if
well,
they
I
don't come
think it's
back?
because
Well, how do you record shark attacks?
I think
I
it's
don't
because
know.
orcas.
I'm telling you right now, there's never been a single recorded
I'm
instance
just
of a wild
saying
orca attacking a human.
There's 4, like on average, 4 shark attacks per year, and like 3, if not all of them, are all accidents.
I think the most likely animal, the 3 we're talking about, to help you back to shore is a dolphin.
I disagree.
A shark would never do it.
A shark wouldn't do it.
A pot of orcas, I don't think such a thing has ever happened
Orcas
before.
won't get near you. That's the thing.
Probably won't.
No,
I don't
The
think
dolphins will
I
get near you.
rather-
They'll interact with
they
you.
drown you.
They might, but they also might
Which-
save you.
So you're going with
I'd rather take my
you're going
chances
high
alone.
risk. So you rather go high risk, high reward.
I
Basically.
guess so. Yeah.
I'd rather just pet the shark and swim back by myself.
Why would he?
The
okay,
sharks don't really attack.
Sharks love being pet, dude. They love
Some
to have
sharks.
pets.
Do wild
But we're talking about great white shark.
dolphins
That's like the main shark that has pet pets.
drown.
Drown in it. How are you gonna get examples of orca deaths? They're dead.
Okay,
They can't
apparently
do it.
there's only one recorded case of a dolphin attacking a human.
Yeah, you can't record the rest of them because they died.
Oh my god. Hold on, wait, what is this saying? Yes, they do. When people think of dolphins, they do blah 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 blah. Well, they're talking about killing their own species.
Dolphins do that a lot.
I just don't like getting near dolphins.
Okay, here, Dusty, a female dolphin off the coast of Ireland, the people had taken to trying to swim with, who didn't appreciate the attention. In 2013, she sent 4 people to the hospital in 3 months' time. Another Irish dolphin. Maybe it's just the Irish dolphins. Okay, I don't want to sound racist here, but I mean,
racism.
I'm just saying the statistics.
Just don't.
Another story: a male dolphin named Clet lashing out at swimmers and even attempting to drown at least one. In fact, he's gotten a reputation. Here's an article that mentions he's known for his aggressiveness.
If a single dolphin has enough reputation
Unnamed male
to
dolphin
drown
attacking
somebody,
swimmers and boaters off the coast of Louisiana. Hawaiian tourism website. Why swimming dolphins?
These
is not a good
dolphins are
idea. Including
consistently
dozens
attacking.
of bites have been
Yes.
reported, and people have been pulled under the water. Rio, a dolphin named Tiao, who lashed out at 2 swimmers that were harassing him and ended up killing one of them.
How many? Oh, I don't. This is. I don't think there's been like, oh, this one shark. Most of the time they bite them. You're like, you're not a seal.
We're not go away.
People have definitely died.
Yes,
People
yes.
definitely died by sharks.
Yeah,
I'm
but
not gonna
it's
lie about
not.
that.
They're not like dolphins where they see someone. They're like, I'm going to
The
attack.
fa-
They're just like,
Okay, but here's
The fact that
different dolphin story. In two similar incidents recorded one in 2004 and one in 2007, pods of dolphins circled imperiled surfers for over 30 minutes in order to ward off aggressive great white sharks. I watched a video about this, and it actually said that dolphins, when they're using their echolocation on you, can tell that you're like a mammal, and they are more likely to interact with you and to treat you kindly because they can tell that you're like the same type of thing. Especially pregnant women, they're fascinated by, apparently.
Especially the ones that drowned you.
Some dolphins are just aggressive.
But that's the thing, though.
Especially the Irish ones, apparently.
I just don't like the shark slander where people think sharks are these aggressive
I don't think sharks
creatures.
are aggressive. I don't think a great white shark is just going to come at me and kill me for no reason. Like if I'm doing all the right things.
That's why I don't like it.
Well, the thing is that sharks mostly attack because of fear. Like if they
You think I'm going to mess with a shark?
Well, no, I'm not saying you will. But I'm just saying the thing is like usually seals are naturally afraid of sharks. They're a natural predator. So if you thrash around and you're scared of sharks, they're gonna try to target you more because you're obviously afraid of them. If you're just like chilling, the sharks will be like, "All right."
So for as much dolphin slander as you guys have, here's another article. Some scientists believe that dolphins instinctively come to the assistance of other injured dolphins, and that it's a small step for them to help humans too. Some scientists think dolphins help humans merely because they are curious, but it's a recorded phenomena that dolphins will assist humans in the water.
Yes, they will also drown them purposely.
Well, I will take my chances and see if the dolphins will take me home.
I can swim. I know how to swim. I can
swim, but I don't want to swim out in the middle of the ocean.
I'll just have a little sharky be like, "Okay, good day," and I'll swim back.
Well, the thing is, I would try.
I mean, I'd never be in that situation in the first place.
I would never go out on a boat in the middle of the ocetion.
Yeah, no.
I would never go on a boat far away enough from land that I couldn't see it anymore.
Yeah, no.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, I don't like that stuff. Freaks me out.
Do dolphins love humans? I think one dolphin loved a human once.
A little too much.
Definitely loved that human.
Anyway, I think that's where we should leave it for now with our dolphin and shark debates.
Okay, everyone, it's not a debate. You guys are slanderous towards dolphins.
You're
slanderous towards sharks.
It's a debate.
Dolphins can be fine, but they are also jerks.
I'm a fish racist. Okay, and so are you.
Fishist.
Well, actually, dolphins aren't fish, but whatever.
Oh wow!
Oh wow!
Like me and Alex said, dolphins can be fine, but they are also intentionally malicious.
Yes,
they can be. Well, they're intelligent enough to be.
Sharks are malicious by nature.
They're intelligent enough to be intentionally malicious.
They can be nice, but they can also be malicious. So I rather have be an accident than on purpose. As dolphins, like
I'm taking my chances with dolphins.
That's like taking your chances with random humans you don't know. Like I don't trust people.
I guess I would do that too.
I wouldn't.
Okay, so I think that's where we'll leave it for now.
All right, everyone. We hope you enjoyed the episode. Make sure to send in viewer mail time next episode because we didn't get any viewer mail. That's why we didn't do it today. Goodbye.
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 Goodbye.